and it feels like window seat to the top. I wanna see my angel on my side. Man, it feels just like feels like feels like Mike Jack, we're moonwalking. Never came back. Prince met the king. Aaliyah said 4 pages back. A Benny with Rocky never scared him. Paul walk around it behind the pedal. And that's like Nate Dogg. I pray the Lord that all my dogs go to heaven. Whether you working 9 to 5 or you trying to stay alive, home just sorta feels like homie in the pen, got no ink in his pen. One collect all feel like got a cap and gown or a veil in the gown. Mama held it proud, she said a few more. They tryna say you the cool, they tryna say you these lies. They tryna say you a song, I'm tryna show you the sky. Ooh. Bottles pop and it feel like window seat to the top. I wanna see my angels on my side. Man, it feel just like feels like Muhammad Ali had a match made in heaven. David Bowie met the good Reverend. Yeah, I hear it's much nicer when Whitney Houston lead the choir. John Lennon in that white linen, James Dean in that white denim. And just like Marlon Wayne, separated 6'6", go to 6 sperm. Whether you get it from the good Lord or the drug Lord, everybody want that. Whether you get it from the bar or you're trying to raise the bar, everybody want a taste of that. Every great singer die before their time, or close their eyes while staring at their crime. The devil is a cop and the cop is a liar. I'll take the wings off the chariot to fly. I'm nice and wild.
Oh, yes, children will. When we die. Oh, what a day that will be.
What y'all gonna say?
What's going on, everybody? Yes, sir, it's me. I'm back with your family for the 15th annual McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour, powered by McDonald's Black and Positively Golden Movement. You are in the right place at the right time. Thank you so much for joining us, and I am honored to once again host this long-standing event to foster the communities McDonald's serves through the deeply rooted tradition of gospel music. Now, for the last 15 years, we've been bringing this gospel inspiration, motivation to stages in front of thousands of people across the country. Now, last year, it was key because we shifted a little bit and gave you a 4-city virtual concert series in an effort to be safe. It was called the Gospel City Playlist, and many of you showed up in a big way. Each week, you came back looking for more, and we were able to give it to you. So this year, we're amping it up a little bit, all right? The playlist during the Gospel Music Heritage Month is about to be crazy, featuring regions that are home to some of the top award-winning gospel artists. Gulf Coast, West Coast, the Carolinas, the DMV. It just does not get any better. So, throughout this free virtual concert series, you will get an experience like none other, and it's rich in gospel music from the areas of our nation, all across the country. And we're just adding a friendly competition. Now, this is how we do it. You get to tell us how you feel about what you see. How do you communicate with us? Through the hashtag Black and Positively Golden. If you like the Gulf Coast, cool. West Coast, cool. DMV, Carolinas, cool. How do you let us know? Grab a pen, piece of paper. If you're still using pencils, grab a pencil. Now, If you're looking for a crayon, that's your first choice. Don't worry about nothing I'm saying. Just enjoy. Just enjoy the show, all right? But everybody else, use the hashtag Black and Positively Golden on all social media platforms and let us know how much you are enjoying the show. Is that all right? Now, to kick off this show, let's hear from a special person with a special message. It's our very own McDonald's owner-operator from the Gulf Coast.
Good evening, Gulf Coast. We hope everyone tuning in tonight is safe and well during this time and having a fantastic evening so far. We are so excited to celebrate Gospel Music Heritage Month this year with the kickoff of the 15th annual McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour, brought to you by the Black and Positively Golden Movement. My name is Dolly Marshall, a McDonald's owner-operator right here in Auburn, Alabama. Joining me is my loving family, who are also McDonald's owner-operators and members of the Black McDonald's Operators Association.
Hi, I am Paul Marshall, a 35-year McDonald's owner-operator.
Hi, Gulf Coast. I am Malcolm Marshall, a second-generation McDonald's owner-operator.
And I'm Marcus Marshall, also a second-generation McDonald's owner-operator.
Together, my family owns and operates 7 McDonald's restaurants in Auburn, Opelika, Shorter, and Tuskegee, Alabama. We appreciate your support of the Gulf Coast McDonald's family over the years, and I cannot express enough how happy we are that you are here tonight to enjoy what will be an amazing, spirit-filled concert brought to you by McDonald's.
McDonald's is committed to uplifting communities through education, empowerment, and entrepreneurship, and the Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour is one example of our commitment. Here locally, we're founding members of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Lee County, whose mission is to enable young people to reach their full potential. We're also in our 30th year of awarding financial scholarships to deserving students in Macon and Lee County to further their education and help build the next generation of Black excellence. And across the Gulf Coast, we are empowering communities to harness the power of deep culture, like in Birmingham, Alabama, the host city for the McDonald's Magic City Classic.
We are Black and Positively Golden, and as a proud alumni of 3 HBCUs, we are committed to elevating the next generation of leaders, taking steps today to own tomorrow. So on behalf of all McDonald's restaurants in the Gulf Coast and our local Ronald McDonald House charities, welcome. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy some music of love, hope, and inspiration.
For me, the Gulf Coast iteration of gospel music is, the seedbed of gospel.
The Gulf Coast has some of the most amazing singers.
You're gonna get contemporary worship, you're gonna get praise and worship, but then you get something to me that you just can't find at its core everywhere, like quartet.
I'm from Louisiana, and us Louisiana folk, we love our quartet music. Willie Neal and the gospel keynotes, the Canton spirituals.
You're talking about Mississippi Mass. You're talking about Lee Williams and the spiritual QCs. You're talking about Florida Mass.
You get a certain, gravy, a certain funk. You get a certain move, a certain soul there, right?
I mean, if you just trace all these different genres back, you'll see traces of gospel music there.
You come down south, you're gonna get a little everything. I call it a gumbo.
It's the gumbo of the Gulf Coast. It's Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Georgia, the west side of Florida.
A lot of the heritage of where I come from in gospel music and where we get these Negro spirituals and everything come from the South.
I think there's so many shoulders that I'm standing on. None of us got here on our own, no matter how hard we worked. I'm really glad that I get to be a part of such a big moment for gospel music.
Listen, for me, the Gulf Coast is it, and I'm so incredibly proud to be a part of that sound that's flowing in gospel music.
Sir the Baptist. I have never met Sir the Baptist, but I feel like we're twins. He's incredibly gifted, he's creative. his swag, his gift, his anointing, his creativity, and the fact that he's a rebel, he may be my long-lost brother. I believe the credit that he's deserved, he won't get until years later, because whenever you're first, they can't categorize you, they criticize you. So the things he's trying to do right now in the industry may sometimes seem odd to others, but I believe for artists like myself and those who are coming, he's knocking down some necessary advertisement doors and main stage doors that I believe his legacy will reveal in the future.
He finally pulled me in the studio and he was playing his music. He said, I want you to really enhance this. I want you to help me co-write this song and put something. I was like, I don't want to mess it up because I know what I would here to do with it, but I don't want to take away from its hip-hopness. He was like, no, that's what I want to do. So and it just turned into this unique thing, and that's when you have the song Heaven. And from then on, it's just been like, I gotta do stuff with you. And he just, I call him my muse because he brings out another side of creativity with me. And I love Sir Baptist. He's really incredible. He's just my little brother or son for life. I got it.
Where my choir members at? I said, where my choir members at? Let me give y'all a little bit of history here. Edwin Hawkins produced and arranged that song to take it outside the church. He wanted to reach people who didn't come to church. That song was playing on rock radio, urban radio, jazz radio, R&B radio, gospel radio, and guess what? The church got mad at it. They didn't feel a sacred song should be playing on pop radio. But I believe I'm with some radical people right here. I believe I'm with some people that want to take church into the wild. I believe I'm with some people that want to take the good news all around the world to people who can't get to the good news. So we are making a statement. We're saying the last thing we're going to let you do is make us keep him in church. He's my doctor. That's what he is. In the sick room. In the sick room. He's my lawyer. He's a lawyer. In the courtroom. In the courtroom. He's the boss. God's a boss. In the boardroom. In the boardroom. And the last thing I'm gonna let you do is keep him in church. Hey, God is too big to stay inside the four walls. Keep him in church. He's a 24/7 God. Yes, he is. Keep him in church. God Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Keep him in church. I feel like I want to take the vocals up right here.
Yeah, no limit like he's Herbo. Riding shotgun when I'm turbo. Church, but he make the whole world go. Why you tryna make Stefan Urkel? He can't stay still, he gotta work though. All around the world like West Waldo. In the club, but he ain't on the wall though. He in the hood asking where the child goes.
We gonna take him to the courthouse, that's what we gonna do. Oh. We gonna take him to the clubhouse, that's what we gonna do. Keep him in church. We gon' take him on this side, that side, that side, this side. Keep him in church. North side, south side, west side, east side. We'll let you keep him. I like this part right here. We'll let you keep him. We ain't. We'll let you keep him from me. We ain't gonna let him take you from us, You can't just keep him. You can't. You can't just keep him. Hey, you can't. You can't just keep him from me. Can't keep him. Hey, what is it? God's a doctor. In the sick room. He's my lawyer. In the courtroom. In the courtroom. He's the boss. God's the boss. Keep him in church. Let the church say amen. Say amen. Say amen. Listen, I'm telling you, the gospel is too big to be kept inside the four walls. We're going to take it to people who don't feel like they are good enough to come to church. Listen, it doesn't take a lot to become a believer. All you got to do is believe and receive. Yes, sir. Y'all feel me? Believe and receive. Believe and receive. It's very easy. Let's just rock a little bit. I got a story for you. It comes from my mentor, Andre Krause. He said something like this. You don't have to jump on pews. I hear you. Run down no aisle. No chills run down your spine. To know that you been born again. Born again. Born again. Born again. Listen, my hands didn't shake. The earth didn't quake. No sparks fell from the sky. But I know that I gonna let you do is make
Keep them in
Saint. Lady.
Temple. When your lifeguard walked on water, you know your steps are ordered. Got yourself in this boat, but it ain't over. Got to say now, boy, yeah. Who else can conquer a sea and still take time to help me? Nobody but you. If your feet start slipping, don't do nothing different. Keep walking. Keep walking. When your boat starts dripping, there's a man that can lift it. Keep walking. Whoa, come what may, I'll keep my faith through every way. No matter what it
Yeah, catch this one on tape. Prince, I got you. Let's go.
Gotcha.
When I get the feeling adrenaline down with the ceiling and I'm paranoid, I know what I'm dealing with. What is this noise and why am I hearing it? Sermon of joy, but why ain't he healing this? Yeah, I ain't done it in a minute. I'm about my father business. Can I please get a witness?
Who else can conquer a sea and still take time to help me? Nobody but you. When your feet start slipping, don't you do nothing different. Keep walking. Keep walking. Yeah. But start tipping, there's a man that can lift it. Just keep walking. Walk. Come what may. Whatever going on in your life. I'll keep my faith through every way. No matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. Just keep walking. Anxiety in your head when your feet get wet. But you ain't done. No. All you gotta do is stand up, yeah. Stand up, yeah. Keep walking. No matter what they say. No matter what time you're going through. Just keep pushing through. Keep walking. Just keep walking. Keep walking. Don't dare let her down. That's what the enemy wants. Keep walking. Don't you ever give in. I know you thought you wouldn't make it, but you did.
Just keep walking.
Keep walking, yeah. Walking, no matter what it takes. Just keep walking.
Coding the future is the language I live by, building a better world. And I'm passing it on to kids like me. Look out, world. We got it from here.
Check out McDonald's Black and Positively Golden Mentors on Instagram at We Are Golden.
Bree Babineau, I think of Instagram and how she became an Instagram sensation, singing on the couch with the piano and someone else, and I think it was maybe Nicki Minaj or somebody that reposted her, and then she just blew up. And now we're experiencing her gift in gospel music.
Pure worship, powerhouse. There is something that flows out of her, a mighty river out of that short stature. And she communicates worship in such a way that I think is centrally significant on the plane that we're dealing with music now, the rise and the melding of the black gospel sound with CCM. I believe she's doing it masterfully and still being very authentic to the foundation of gospel music.
I saw her on YouTube. I was like, who is this? Because she's so cute and petite. Then when she opens her mouth and sings, you like, where did that come from? But seeing her growth over the last couple of years, she's gotten married, she's about to have a baby, and just seeing all that God is doing in her life, I believe it's her time and her season.
Come on, wherever you are, just move with me. Yeah. If I lost everything and didn't have anything, and you were the only thing
I'd still have everything. If I lost everything and didn't have anything, and you were the only thing, I'd still have everything. Oh, it's you, my everything. It's you, my everything, yeah. It's you, my everything, yeah. I still have everything. Oh, if I lost everything and didn't have anything, and I know you were the only thing, and you were the only thing, said I still have everything. Oh, if I lost, and didn't have anything, and you were the only thing, yeah, I still have everything. Oh, 'cause today we know that it is you, yeah, my everything. Keep me nice and warm, it's you, yeah, yeah, my everything. And you shelter me from the storm, it's you, my everything. I still have everything. Oh, I know that it is you, yeah, my everything. You never left my side, it's you, no, my everything. Oh Lord, it is you, yeah, yeah, my everything. I still have everything. Now if God is your everything, I just need you to make some noise wherever you are. Hey, this is my favorite part of the song. It just simply says this right here. At your feet and in your arms, to be with you forever. At your feet and in your arms, to be with you forever. At your feet, say, in your arms, to be with you. Somebody say, I bow at your feet. I lay your loving on. Oh, forever, yeah. So with a shout, I'm gonna sing praises be to you forever, yeah, yeah. With a shout, I'm gonna sing praises be to you forever, yeah. We say, oh, I will sing, oh, forever. I will sing, oh, for the rest of my days. I will forever, yeah. Come on. I will praise your holy name. I will love you all my days. I will worship your holy name. I will give my all to you forever, yeah. 'Cause if I lost everything and didn't have anything, no, 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 and you are the only thing, yeah, I still have everything. If I lost everything, yeah, and didn't have anything, and you are the only thing, my
Somebody just make a joyful noise wherever you are. Come on, if you know God is your everything, just lift up a praise wherever you are. Come on, invite him in your home, invite him on your job, invite him in your car. Because I don't know where I would be if he wasn't on my side, if I didn't have him. And because of that, I know that he's my rock. He's the one that I can lean on. He's the one that I can stand on. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah. Mountains rise and fall. Seasons come and go. Father, through it all, one thing that I know, I can trust in you. People lay you down, and life is filled with pain. Yes, it is. Falling to the ground, on my knees to say that I can trust in you. He's my rock, on a solid rock I'll stand. Oh Lord, he's my rock, on a solid rock I'll stand. You were faithful in the storm. Has he been faithful to anybody? I was never left alone. No. So in every mountain high, in every valley low, I will trust in you. Hey, yeah, say he's my rock. He's my rock. Solid rock. On the solid rock I stand. Yeah. Oh, say he's my shout it out. Come on, just shout it out. What has he been to you? What has he been to you? He never left your side. He never left you alone. Somebody open up your mouth and give him praise. Open up your mouth and give him glory. Yes, he will, Jesus. Yes, he will. I call on you. I lean on you. I trust in you. Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. Don't leave me alone, Jesus. Don't leave me alone, Jesus. Don't leave me alone, Jesus. Be with me. Be with me. Walk with me. Talk with me. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, my. Yes. Oh, my. He's my rock. He's my rock. He's my strong tower. He's my strong tower. You are my sustainer, Jesus. You are the Prince of Peace. You are the Lord of Lords. You're bread when I'm hungry. You're water when I'm thirsty. You're everything I need. You're everything I need, Jesus. I run to you, Jesus. I run to you, Jesus. Anybody running to the Lord? Come on, anybody running to him? Anybody desperate for him? I run to you, Jesus. I'm running to him. I'm running to you, Jesus. I'm running to you, Jesus. I'm running to you, Jesus. I'm running to you, Jesus, yeah. He's my rock and on the solid rock I'll stand.
Man, it is always great to hear from one of the Gulf Coast's very own. Now tonight, we are serving up some incredible musical treats, and since you've been singing and dancing and worshiping and praising and just doing your thing in your seats or wherever you are, I'm sure you have worked up an appetite. Our friends at the local McDonald's, we've got your back. The fans out there who have been long deserving to be celebrated for the years that you have given loyalty to McDonald's, the new My McDonald's Rewards is available nationwide at participating restaurants in the McDonald's app. It turns your passion into points, your fandom into free items, which includes breakfast, lunch classics, McCafe, and an afternoon treat. It's simple, y'all. All you gotta do is order your go-to item, rack up points, and use them for free McDonald's favorites during future visits, all right? Now, before we get back into the music, 4 words will change your life while you're ordering, all right? Sweet tea, light ice. If you say that, it'll change your life. You hear me? Now, let's get back into the praise and worship, ladies and gentlemen, right now, right here, the McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour.
Bishop L. Spencer Smith, one of the GOATs, man. I mean this. His song Surgery got me through some of the most difficult times. And one of the things I love so much about him is his relationship with his son. How you see his son taking on his legacy. I have 4 boys, so I've set them down at times and see how he's helping his dad, see how he's helping his dad. So above being an incredible artist, above being an incredible bishop, he's a great man.
He's talented, okay? And his penmanship is like no other. And that doggone surgery, yeah, I need God, do surgery on me, please. Do it on me. But nah, I love that song.
YouTube, I Won't Complain, Karen Clark shared. Karen really like introduced him. But if you think about L. Spencer Smith, you're not thinking about songs like Surgery. You're thinking about where he came from, the history of his songwriting, and the history, I guess you could say, of where he came from as it relates to his connection to music.
David petitioned the Lord in Psalm 51 and said, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew within me a right spirit." That doesn't happen automatically. It happens when the hand of God gets involved in your life. Now, sometimes he'll do something immediately. Other times, he'll have to move surgically, fine-tuning and pruning and molding and making you to be everything he wants you to be. When you admit, Lord, I messed up, made some mistakes, in my day, but I'm so grateful. But I'm grateful you didn't throw me away like other folks. You said you'll keep on. You made me a promise that you'll never leave me, nor will you forsake me. Return on the investment. You know what? I've done some things. I'm ashamed to tell you. I'm so embarrassed to tell you. Public success. But when I get by myself, I feel so alone. Work on my heart. That's what my requirement is now. So life in the light won't reverse in the dark. All I have to offer is a yes. Contrite heart you would never despise, so I simply say yes. I admit, Lord. I admit I need you to do surgery on me. Now, how many of you, that's your request from the Lord? Let's go further. I've got secrets. Yeah. That no one really knows. Intimate parts of me. Yeah. Parts of me that not just anybody can handle. Lord, I submit to the work of your hand. So prepare me. I'm ready to obey your command. So I cry. I admit, Lord. I need you to do surgery on me. earnest heart, an humble heart, just to simply say, yes, yes, I admit I need you to do surgery on me. Is that your prayer? It's a prayer. Yes, yes, I admit I need you to do surgery on me. And to the surgery, the operation table is the cross. It's the place where God allowed blood from someone else to be transfused into us. And it is with that measure of surgery, that surgical movement of the blood flowing down, the water flowing down from Christ, that he caused us to lay on the table. And he did it not just for us, but he did it as us. Yeah. He is my recovery room. He is my operating room. He is my surgeon. He is my nurse. And it was all there at the cross on Golgotha's hill. Golgotha meaning the place of the skull. So most of our surgery at the cross happens in our minds. It is being transformed by the renewing of our minds, that we may prove that what is the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. It all happened at the cross alone, and I don't care what anybody else tells you. It's not about makeup. It's not about how long your dress is. It's not about if you wear earrings or not. It's everything's changed at the cross. It's where I first saw the light. Glory to God. And the burden of my heart rolled away. So there's no extra, need no other argument, need no other evidence. It all happened at the cross alone. An altar built, a table spread, a tree that grew, a life was spared. Between two thorns, justice was placed, blood for the world, yeah, amazing grace. Oh, how I'm drawn to the cross alone, the place where mercy and sin atone, the place where my sins met their end. Everything changed there, the cross alone. New life begins there, the cross alone. A rugged piece of justice took a carpenter, a Christ that would give up his life in exchange for a world so lost, to claim his name. Say,
oh, how I'm drawn to the cross alone,
the cross alone,
the place for mercy
and my sin atoned,
the place where my sin met their end. Everything changed there
at the cross
alone.
New life begins
there.
New life begins there. I love this part. There's a place in eternity where the love of God met humanity. On a hill called Golgotha, he bled upon a tree, and there he made a sacrifice just for you and me. Oh, how I'm drawn to the cross alone, the place where mercy, and my sin atoned. It was the place where all of my sins met their end. Because of Calvary, new life begins there. The cross alone. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I know it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Listen, we want to sing a few hymns about the power of the cross, huh? And we want everybody to know there's still power there. Come on. So I'll cherish the rugged cross, yeah, till my trophies as I lay them down, I lay them down. I will cling to the rugged cross. Everything changes. The cross alone. I found my new life. Where was it? The cross alone. Now listen, this is the song that I got saved on. Hallelujah. I can remember my grandmama singing it every Sunday, and we're going to sing it right here. And the cross. Yeah. And the cross. Where I first saw the light and the burden, every burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received everything changed. The cross alone. No life begins there. At the cross, everything changed there. At Calvary, my heart, my life, my soul. Where was it? New life begins there. Cross. Hey, many have come there and seen the light, met all their wrongs there, and made them right. Propitiation from perfect love. There's still yet room there. Will there be one? There is room at the cross for you. Woo! There's still room for you. Come on. Hey, come closer. Come on. Put your hands together. Come on, there's still room for you. Hey, oh, everything changed there. Ooh. At the cross. Yeah. At the cross, new life begins there. And it took my sins away. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my mind. Yeah. Listen. Did he save you? Did he raise you? Took away your guilt and shame. Did he fill ya? Did he thrill ya? Gave you a better day. Did he wash you? Make you clean? Take the chains off of your mind. Give you victory over the enemy. And they gave new life supply. Everything changed there. It changed there. At the cross. Yeah. At the cross, new life begins there. I got it. At the cross. At the cross, everything changed. Everything changed there. At the cross, yeah. At the cross, new life begins there. Yeah. At the cross, it did. At the cross. Listen, when sin thought it had me, God had the master plan to redeem my poor soul. With the cross and with the Lamb, He hung for my salvation. He stayed for my redemption. He bled for my regeneration. He stayed there. Now I gotta tell the nation. Yes, He did. Yes, He did. Yes, He did. He saved me. He raised me. He filled me. He cleansed me. Come on, put your hands together. Oh, yes, He did. Yes, He did. Yes, He did. Yes, He did. I'm a witness that He did. Oh, at the cross alone.
I literally feel like just a few days ago, I was running away from a storm. Hurricane Ida came and blackened the city of New Orleans. Normally when a storm comes, here's what you do. You get the news that the storm is coming. We evacuate for a few days if you can. And then once the storm passes by, we come back into our lives and little by little begin to rebuild our lives again. And whether it's Hurricane Ida or Hurricane Katrina, everybody has a storm. And it might not be a physical storm. For some of you, it may be a financial storm. For some of you, it's a storm in your family. It may be racial unrest in our community. It may be dealing with COVID-19. We all have storms because storms are inevitable. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. You're going to have storms. But I found out, just like in Hurricane Katrina, that you come out better after the storm than you were before the storm came. No weapon that is formed against you is going to be able to prosper. All you need is to tell yourself, I am going to be victorious come hell or high water. This storm will not take me out, and victory is going to be mine. You can overcome any circumstance that is coming against you. You are better than any storm.
Now, I know you've been having a good time, ladies and gentlemen, because I have been getting my praise on too. But I want you to remember that tonight is not just about music. It's also about ministry. We've all been called to give of ourselves, our time, our talent, our treasures, all to bless others. And throughout tonight's show, we're going to give you the opportunity to help families who rely on the Ronald McDonald House Charities and your donations to help them focus on what's most important, staying close and connected to their sick children.
In 2016, we were hit in a head-on collision by a driver who fell asleep at the wheel. I was 25 weeks pregnant with Juliana here, and my husband was driving. We were medevac to a hospital. I had a hip contusion, had to have an emergency C-section, and Juliana was born 12 hours later. She weighed 1 pound, 11 ounces, and sustained a grade 4 brain bleed. It was really hard for us just not knowing how we were going to be able to stay close to our daughter for her recovery after we were released from the hospital.
You never know when life tragedies or different things will knock on your door.
The impact that they make when they're allowing these families to remain close and remain together while they're going through a really, really difficult time.
When you have a child with special needs, having hospital visits, and with that does come surgery. So for us, it's been important to know that we can always depend on Ronald McDonald House Charities. It's the one thing that we know that we have in our corner.
To know that they are helping families who are dealing with sick children is very inspiring to me.
Every bit of giving that goes toward that cause is a worthy investment.
My God, this season has impacted all of us in one way or another. But we will not be defeated. You hear me? We will not let it get the best of us. I wish you hear me, family. We are going to look to the power of gospel music and the good news to get us through this. Each year, the concert series helps raise awareness of Ronald McDonald House Charities and its mission of improving the health and well-being of children and their families, and this year is no different. Due to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, RMHC needs your support. Yeah, more than ever. Visit rmhc.org/ICGT2021 to donate to help families stay together while their sick children are being treated. Now, let's keep things going as we see who put the Gulf Coast on the gospel music map. Check this out.
Doe is unique. She's a breath of fresh air. And I just love her spirit and I love her creativity.
Doe, Forever Jones, one of the biggest songs of our time. He wants it all.
you know, with her family, just coming from those roots, and now seeing her on her own, holding her own with creativity, that acoustic warmth that comes out of her, that draws you in. There is something so very healing about the sonority of her voice and the timbre and the texture of her tone.
One word to describe Doe: overdue. She's been blessing us with her family and with her music for years, and it's so incredible to see God is actually giving her everything that He promised her. I'm excited to see her. She's like a gumbo to me. You got a little India, you got a little everybody in there, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, I'd like to use my brain for you and use it to write songs for you. You're getting all of the best of me, 'cause I'm giving all of the best of me. Oh Lord, my heart's only built for two. You won't wear me out 'cause I'm the perfect shoe. You're getting all of the best of me. I'm giving all of my best. I don't need words and I don't need songs, but I choose to use them. My light shines brighter when it shines for you. Whoa, I ain't blowing smoke. No, this ain't hot air. It's how I choose to love you. My light shines brighter when it shines for you. Oh, yeah. You turn on the truth in me. You light up my heart with possibilities. I'm getting up everything I need, 'cause your love is yeah. You are forever in my destiny, woven into it like a tapestry. Your love is everything to me. I'm giving everything. I don't need words and I don't need songs, but I choose to use them. Hey, my light shines, yeah. Oh, I ain't blowing smoke. No, this ain't hot air. It's how I choose. My light shines, oh yeah. Oh, this little light of mine, God, you keep it burning brighter. Whoa, trust me, I'm gonna let it shine if you keep it burning brighter. I don't need words, no, I don't need songs, but I choose to use them, 'cause I'm brighter. I ain't blowing smoke. No, this ain't hot air. It's how I choose. Light shines brighter when it shines for two. Oh, brighter, brighter, come on and help me sing it. Say, whoa, brighter, brighter. My light shines brighter when it shines for two, yeah. There's a voice that cries out in the silence, searching for a heart that will love him, longing for a child that will give him their all, give it all. He wants it all. And there's a God that walks over the earth, searching for a heart that will love him, longing for a child that will give him their all, give it all. He wants it all. He says, love me, love me with your whole heart. He wants it all today. Serve me with your life now. He wants it all today. Bow down, let go of your comfortable, so easy to play the role and never be accountable. So close to the middle, didn't wanna be hot or cold. Why I gotta be radical? I wanna be one of those. How did I fall so far from where you are? Oh. But I know if I cry out from where I am, you'll hear me take me back to love, burning me again, take me back to nothing, where it all began. Take me back, take me back, take me back, yeah, yeah, yeah. It turned into performance, didn't have to be genuine. The crowd was my confidence, heart straddling on the fence, stuck on the opinion, running, racing, just wanted the applause. Oh, how did I fall so far from where you are? Whoa. But I know if I cry out from where I am, you'll hear me, take me back to love, burning me again, take me back to nothing, where it all began. Take me back, take me back, take me back, again, again, again. Take me back, take me back, take me back, again, again, again. Take me back to the place where I first believed. Take me back, take me back to my first love, to my first love. Take me back, take me back, take me back. Take me back, take me back, dear Lord, take me back, take me back, take me back, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are you enjoying the show so far, ladies and gentlemen? I know I am. I'm right there with you. So if you going in, if you shouting, if you praising, just stop for a minute and put it in the chat. I'm shouting. And we got you. We want to feel what you feel. Don't forget to use the hashtag Black and Positively Golden. Now, as you know, we have heard some incredible music tonight. But family, I need you to hear me on this. Tonight's concert is about more than just great music. It's also about giving back for a great cause. I remember a while back visiting the Ronald McDonald House in Chicago, and what an impression it left on me. Wow, just seeing these families who are just like you and me, just like your family, my family, and the only thing they want to do is whatever they have to do to get their child better and to see them well. Yeah, some families come from hundreds of miles away to get medical treatment for their children and need a place to stay that won't break the bank, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. Ronald McDonald House is a haven for them. Many families don't even have to pay a dime to stay there, with hot meals, comfortable accommodations for however long the child is treated. Do you know how epic that is? It's a blessing for real. Some of us will never experience firsthand what these families are going through, but we can show them our support by donating today. Family, if you have enjoyed the show, when the concert ends, this is what I want you to do. Go to rmhc.org/ICGT2021 and give your best gift. Your best gift. The website address is also on your screen and in the video description for easy and secure giving.
August 2017, I went in for an ultrasound appointment. Found out that Rory, my baby C, she wasn't growing at a good pace. So my sonographer doctor sent me on an emergency flight to Houston, Texas. We stayed for about a week at the hospital, and then my insurance kind of capped. So that's what brought us to Ronald McDonald House Charities. It was super clean. It was really like a home away from home. They even provided you meals, wheelchairs, transportations to your doctor's appointments, back and forth to the hospital. And there were other families there, so it was very welcoming. It's such a blessing because it was a stressful time for us.
I remember going some years ago with Anthony Brown and just seeing the faces of those children that were just so joy-filled. It was so encouraging, but reminded me of the faithfulness of God.
Because of what Ronald McDonald House Charities is doing, these people who are in some adverse situations are still happy and they still have joy. They still are able to be together.
It's a big weight to be lifted off of people's shoulders when you don't know where you're gonna stay. You need to be close to your child, but you can't afford weeks and weeks of hotel stays.
You might lose your job.
You might lose your job, yep. It really can help families that are in a bind.
I think it's so important, especially in this season, for us to sow into Ronald McDonald House Charities. Imagine if you had a sick child on top of dealing with a season where we were all trying to figure out what was happening. But Ronald McDonald House Charities was still there, still taking care of families during that season. I think if for no other reason, we need to make sure that they have the opportunity to sow into these families and minister to these families so we all can be prepared for what's next.
Pastor Mike is inspirational. Big was my ringtone in 2020, okay? I needed to know that God was gonna do big things in my life and big things for me. So kudos to him.
I love watching Pastor Mike Jr. and his crew lead worship, and he's another one of those that brings energy to the table in fast songs and just a great positive message.
We are pastors together in Alabama, and I can remember preaching at his father's church and him sitting on the front row looking at me intently, and to see him now and what God is doing in his life at the Rock Church and in music with his song Big and all of the great things that he's doing, interconnecting various genres. I believe that in the next decade, there will be no mouth, no mind that does not know the name Pastor Mike Jr.
Do me a favor, if you blessed and you know it, put no lack in the comments, that's right. Look at somebody and say no lack, cause whatever you need, my God got it. If you favor, tell your neighbor, tell them that we got it, yeah. Got it, yeah. Whatever you need, trust and believe, I trust and believe, supply all my needs, I dare somebody to make some noise at home. If you bless, gon' say, if he came through and he always made a way, if he came and he turned your life around, yeah, if you know that you gotta get it now. keep on blessing. Every day. Fight on my battle. Yeah, you say the day. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord, yeah. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, yeah. You get the glory, yeah. You get the glory. I know that it's already mine. Never alone. I can go to the throne. He's right beside me. Hold my hand in the valley. Lost but night found me. I don't know where I would be. Don't know who I would be. Hey, came through when I need him. He's a rider. Yeah. Hey, all my haters, you know he be fighting. Yeah. I never had no one to stick beside me. Yeah. And when it's cold, I know he got that fire. You made a way. Out of the way. Yeah. You keep on blessing. Every day. Fight on my battle. Yeah. You say the day. Let's go. Everybody jump, say, can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord, yeah. Can't nobody do me like let's go, let's go. I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, I give you glory. I give you glory, I give you glory, yeah. You get the glory, you get the glory. I give you glory, yeah. You get the glory. Let's go. It's already mine. You know the devil be mad, yeah. You know I stay in my bag, yeah. Everybody around me blessed. It's already mine. You know the devil be mad, yeah. You know I stay in my bag, yeah. Everybody around me blessed. I got it, I got it. You got it, you got it. We got it, we got it. It's already mine. I got it, I got it. We got it, we got it. You got it, you got it. It's already mine. Let's go. No the devil can't stop me. Can y'all turn up with me one time? Come here. Come here. Everybody jump. Say, you made a way. Out of no way. You made a way. Out of no way. You made a way. Out of no way. That's why we give you all the glory. Let's go. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord, yeah. Can't nobody do me like you, Jesus. I dare somebody to have a good time with him. You get the glory, you get the glory. He get the glory, he get the glory. It's already mine. 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 I give glory, yeah. Listen, if you waiting on God to do something in your life, I dare you to type, it's already mine. It's already mine. The job is already mine. The favor is already mine. The promotion is already mine. You ought to say, I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, yeah. I give you glory, I give you glory. You get the glory, you get the glory. It's already mine. If you're still doing it big in 2021, I need you to type big in the comments. Let's go. Say, I still believe that in spite of the pandemic, God's still in the blessing business. Let's go. Say, God is a big God. God is a big God. God is a big God. Said, I believe, yeah.
That it's my season.
I dare you to praise God right where you are and just say,
And I believe,
yeah, that it's my time.
that it's my time.
Yeah.
It's my
If you're doing it
time.
big, let's go.
I can feel
But when we wrote this song, we were dealing with depression. I want you to rehearse this verse and say, I believe that it's my season. That it's my season. In spite of a negative doctor's report, said I believe. I believe. Yeah. That it's my time. That it's my time. Yeah. It's my time. And I can feel it. I can feel it. Say breakthroughs in the room. Breakthroughs in the room. Y'all better get excited and say I can feel it. I can feel it. Wherever you live, joy's in the room. Joy's in the room. I need y'all to sing like you mean it. Say I can feel it. I can feel it. Say it. Breakthroughs in the room. I got excited. I'm anticipating. Wherever you are, God's getting ready to move. God's getting ready to move. I want you to say this over your family. Say, for I know my God is worth. Yeah. For I know my God is worth. It may not feel like it. For I know you may not see it. God is worth. But I still believe. For I know yeah. God is worth. Last time. A miracle. Just for me. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds. Whatever you believe in God for, I want you to type it right now. Whether it's healing, whether it's a promotion, whether it's your family united, the reason you're praising God in your living room is because you feel the presence of God. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but God didn't let you survive just to get where you are right now. Somebody say, I don't know what you feel. I don't know what you feel. I need you to look around your living room and say, I feel God in my living room. Say, I don't know what you feel. I don't know what you feel. Hey, I don't know what you feel. I don't know what you feel. I'm almost afraid to say this, but breakthrough. Breakthroughs in the room. Y'all ain't praising God enough. Say, I don't know what you see. I don't know what you see. I dare somebody to bust a 360 right there. I dare you to bust a 360. I may not look like much now, but if you just be patient, you're gonna see God move. I don't know what you see. I don't know what you see. Hey, yeah. I don't know what you see. I don't know what you see. But favor is on me. God bless you. I speak blessings over your life. But the next time a hater, the next time one of your doubters, the next time your ex, the next time one of your messy co-workers tell you you ain't gonna be nothing, stick your chest out and say, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Yeah. God bless you.
Coding the future is the language I live by, building a better world. And I'm passing it on to kids like me. Look out, world. We got it from here.
Check out McDonald's Black and Positively Golden Mentors on Instagram at We Are Golden.
So I was researching what I wanted my church to be like, and I found Dr. Jamal Bryant, and Jonathan Nelson was the worship leader there. And I said, God, if you can give me somebody like Jonathan Nelson to help me build my ministry, I believe my ministry would flourish. So I love Jonathan Nelson, incredible, and his family is just off the chains.
He is an architect of gospel sound. He has taken from the pioneers such as Thomas Whitfield and Richard Smallwood, and he has branded it for the time, such a time as now. He is an amazing songwriter, an amazing singer, and an amazing heart for ministry.
I have to say that I love his praise songs. I think we have a lot of wonderful worship songs in gospel music, but Jonathan Nelson brings fast songs to the table that are really great. And sometimes there can be a lack of that in a worship setting. So I'm really thankful for Jonathan Nelson's contribution to gospel music.
Come on, wherever you are around the world, come on, put your hands together. Let's celebrate. Let's go. This is just the year of refreshing. His plan because of the time of your great blessing. Come on, expect nothing. Why, y'all, that's the promise of to do exceedingly abundantly above what you ask or think. Sing it real good. Hey, expect nothing. Everybody lift it up, say it. Come on, shout it out loud. Y'all sound mighty good to me. Say it again. Expect. You ought to type it on the screen. Expect the great. Shout it out loud. Everybody lift your voice and say it. Hey, everybody clap your hands. This is just the year of refreshing. His plan, because it's the time of your great blessing. Come on, expect nothing. Why, y'all, that's the promise to do exceedingly abundantly above what you ask for. Sing it real good. Hey, come on, anybody expecting great things? Shout it out loud. Hey, everybody lift your voice, say it. I'm expecting great things, I am. Everybody lift it up, say it. Come on, shout it out real loud. Everybody lift your voice and say it. I like this part. Anticipate. Look at somebody say, faith activate. This is your year. Your moment is here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, expect the great blessing with y'all. Hey, expect the great blessing. Hey, say, expect the great blessing. When you're gonna expect it, right now, come on, hey, expect the great blessing. Hey, come on, lift your voice and say the blessing. Everybody say, everybody say, everybody say it. Type it on the screen, say it. Wherever you are, it's on you. You don't have no worries, you got the blessing. Hey, everybody say it. Let's take it home. Guess what? The blessing is on you. If you got the blessing, somebody ought to make some noise. I just want to talk to somebody that's watching this. You already are what God has designed and created you to be. There's greatness in you. There's ministry in you. There's books in you. And it's time for you to manifest. Company, I need y'all to help me say pregnant possibilities. Help me say it. Woo. Now birthing, say it. Now birth. Anew. Travailing. To obtain it. For it must come to pass. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. I decree it. what God designed me to be. Find the camera, look at it, tell them your future, say it. Your future. Your promises, hey. Your promises shall be fulfilled. Shall be fulfilled. Yes, you shall obtain it. Shall obtain it. For it must come to pass. Come on, let's give it in the house. I decree and I call it in the spirit. Somebody say, I decree. You need to speak over yourself and call it in the spirit. It's time for you to, hey, somebody say manifest. Your promises must, everything inside of you must, everything is for, it shall come to pass. All you gotta do is speak it and believe it. Everything God spoke over me, it's gotta happen, gotta happen. I decree it. I still see what he spoke. And the promise is mine. Everything God spoke over me, we're talking eternity. You ought to say it. You ought to say it. Prophesy to yourself and say it. It already belongs to me. It's got my name on it. I am what God's designed me to be. I don't know who's watching this right now, but you are what God's designed you to be. Yes, you are, yes. No matter what you see, no matter what you feel, we walk by faith and not by sight. Speak it, believe it, and receive it. It's time for you to manifest. It's time for you to manifest. Say, I am what God designed. You already are. Yes, you are. You ought to type that on the screen. I am what God's designed me to be. Woo. And now that we've declared that over our lives and over your life, it's time for us just to celebrate. My daddy's a Pentecostal preacher, and he says, you know, after you have spoken something, you got to seal it with a praise. And so we believe everything we just spoke over ourselves, but we also believe it for you. Can we just go to the islands and dance and celebrate just a little bit? I need you to get some praise in space. It's time to celebrate. Hey, come on. Come on, everybody, move your feet. Come on. Hey. I don't see you dancing. I don't see you dancing. Wherever you are, if you got to pull the car over to the side of the road and start dancing and celebrating. Get up off that couch. I know you might be at your desk. Come on, get up and start dancing and celebrating. Everybody, come on. Hey. If you know it, will you join us? Come on, say it. Jehovah. I trust in you. Oh Lord, I loud. Say it, say it.
I believe you.
I trust in you. Oh Lord, hate you. You got it. Come on, say it. In you. Come on, shout it out. Everybody say it. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of power. So we say, I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Do you believe? Take 30 seconds and clap your hands like you're in the islands. Come on, like you're overseas. Come on. Jehovah, come on. I trust in you. Oh Lord. Hey, Jehovah, I trust in you. Everybody help me say, I believe. Say it. I trust in you. Oh Lord. Anybody believe? I trust. Come on, say it. Hey. Hey, come on. You are the God of wonder. You are the God of power. So we say, I believe. I believe. I believe. This time I need everybody. We get ready to dance. It's time to celebrate. Y'all ready? Come on. It's time to dance. Hey. It's time to dance. Hey. It's time to dance. Everybody help me say it. So long, bye bye. You got it out there. So long, bye bye. So long. It's some stuff you ought to say it too. Say it, say it. So long. So long, bye bye. It may be some people too. So long. Type it on the screen. Come on, everybody say it. So long. Sickness and disease. Tell it, tell it. Goodbye to my pain.
Brothers and sisters, tonight was amazing, period. If you thought the Gulf Coast concert was hot, just wait until the West Coast takes the stage next week. Be sure to tune in right here on BET's YouTube channel or BET.com, and then go ahead and hit that follow on Instagram at We Are Golden. You want to keep up with us and all the latest that's going on with the 15th annual McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour and the Black and Positively Golden movement. You can also use the hashtag Black and Positively Golden on all social media platforms to let us know how you feel about the show, baby. Listen, until next week, be blessed, and we will see you next time when we feature music from the West Coast.
Kid at heart.
What's up, McDonald's? 5 new positive data.
It's my muscles. It's not my muscles. It's just it's just popping. Yes, you know how it is, right?
We still do sneeze. We're human. Like, but if somebody sneezes a cough, you're like,
You ain't know me. How am I black and positively golden? I'm black. That's automatic. So you can check that off.
Slate and action.
Yeah.
I just don't know.